I just broke a nail, and then it's one. This my nail. It broke right across here. hmm So when y'all come in, just let me know if y'all can hear me. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, friends, when y'all get in here. Yeah, I appreciate that so much. I'm trying to get this ready. Yeah. Friends, how is y'all weather? It is so cold. It's been like in the 30s. Like in the morning time, it's been in the 30s. It's been so cold. Yes, it has. Okay, where's Antoinette? Oh, right here. Okay. So I can be able to see. Let me see. I'm gonna go down right here. Antoinette. Oh, right here. Okay. So I can be able to see. Let me see. Let me get this straight, friends. Okay, it sounds like I'm loud and clear too. It sounds like it. Okay, so welcome in. Okay, here it go. Okay. Hey friends, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Thank y'all so much for coming in and hanging out with me for a little bit. So y'all know we not too long got off of a cruise. We was on Royal Caribbean Adventures of the Seas. Yep. So I came up to share that with y'all. We had a pretty good time. Okay. We had a pretty good time. Um my husband, he kind of, well, both of us, we didn't think, that the food was that great this time. They had like a lot of Indian food. Yeah, a lot of Indian food. So, but and every day they had hamburgers, hot dogs, and chicken nuggets. So I was telling my husband that's probably just like, on Carnival, because Carnival, you can always get a hamburger and hot dogs and stuff like that. So that's probably, I guess it's the kind of like the same. But what I didn't care for is like the buns was like almost frozen, friends. So when I got one day, and the bun was so cold, so I took the bun off and I just ate the hamburger. So that, well, like maybe that third day I wanted one. And what I did, I asked the guy, I said, "Can you please warm this up for me?" And he said, "Sure." So he told the guy, he said, "Put this on the grill for her." He was just real nice, and they warmed it up. So that made that hamburger a lot better. A lot better, because literally it just seemed like they take it straight out the freezer and then put it up top right there. And then that's way the buns at, and they be like breaking apart. Yeah. So that was the only thing that we was noticing. It was kind of like hard to really pick out something good. On the last day, they had they had some good food on the last day. Yeah, so they had like the shrimps where they kind of like I think they might have sauteed them on top of the stove or something like that. And is this my, let me turn this around so y'all can see my babies, because they like to be seen too. Yeah, they like to be in the little spotlight, even though they house need cleaning a little bit, but they like to be seen too. Because when I enter the room, they all come right in front of me, and they could be hungry, but I feed them a lot. Let me come up with something. I feed them a lot. Let me get this camera right. Yeah, so that was the only thing, but I really enjoyed that cruise. And I tell y'all something else. That being to the bottom, because we was on deck two, I really loved it. That I wouldn't mind having a cabin on deck two again with the window. Yeah, it was just so Nice. It was so nice. Yes, it was. But let me see who came in and who left. Okay, no, I don't want that. I just want the live chat. I don't know what's going on because look like this is a little different. Florence Mallory. Hey friend, how you doing? Hi sis. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? How about yourself? Yes, Rose Duckett. Hey sis. Hey, how are you? Said hi. Well, thank you for saying hi. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. I'm trying to see what way my chat is going. Let me go right here. Cause it just looking a little different on here. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know. But sorry about that, friends, because it's hard for me to kind of see. I don't know what's going on in that. But anyway, so the ports we went to Nassau, and we had an amazing time at Nassau. I mean, it was kind of like the same, but we always have a good time when we go there. But we went to Cabo. Oh my goodness. Cabo DR is what it said. We never been there before, but it was so nice. It was so nice. And what I enjoyed so much is they have these cactuses, like different types. Hey Joshua. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to Internet Fun. Dumb tap the screen to thumbs up for the live and share. Thank you so much, Joshua. Thank you so much. And thank you for being in here. Yeah, so that the Cabo. When I tell y'all it was nice, and I never really seen the cactuses like what they had. So nice. All kind of different types. And then the clay dough that they had, you know. And then they had like this, so you know how they build stuff? They build something with the clay. They build it with the clay. But it was really nice over there. I really enjoyed that port. I really enjoyed that port. The water is gorgeous. And my husband not in here to tell me what's the name of those things, but it's the things that you sit up under. And he told me what they was. I'ma say huts, because that what they look like to me. But friends, they make theirs out of some type of sticks. And they have like some huge ones too. I thought that was really cool. Hmm. Yeah, I just seen so much that I really liked at that place. It was just really nice, and all we really did was just walk around and record it. We didn't get in any water. They got lots of water. They got like different pools or whatever those is where you can just get in and enjoy the water. They had somebody playing music. They had like where you can go over in the area, and they have like where you can shoot the basketball. But it's those long road. You know the ones that you see at a fair, and they long, and you shoot the basket out the hoop like that. So yeah, they had that. I mean, it was just beautiful. It was. Zyler, Zyler, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Look like I had missed you. But thank you so much for being here. Internet Fun, double tap the screen to thumbs up. Mm, and share out. Okay. I'm great. That's good. That is so good. Great. This you watch Steve Wilkos show in 2007 to 2008, and John Taffer Bar rescued on 2014. Mm-mm. I don't think I seen that. But we watch Steve Wilkos a lot, especially my husband. Now he might have seen what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. But I don't recall rescue in 2001. I don't know. I got to go back. I got to ask him Cruz Bolero. Hey, beautiful. How you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. Girl, I had a pretty good time. In Cabo. It was nice. It was nice. It was nice. Yeah. I kind of think I like that port better than Full Mouth. I kind of think I do. Yeah. I had so much fun there. Okay. Yeah, so but let me see what else. We yeah, because we only did two ports. So that was Bahamas and Cabo. Those was only two ports that we did. But when we was in the Bahamas, um it took us a little while to cruise out. Um Now I don't know, I might be a little off with this, but Antoinette, now have you how have you been? I've been pretty good. Been doing pretty good, yeah. You talk like you from West Point, Mississippi. I might talk like that, because I'm country. I am country. Yes, I am. Uh-huh. But so when we was in the Bahamas, okay, I think they said that they was letting up the gangway at 3:30. The gangway was gonna come up. So, most of us sitting and waiting to get go in that casino. Well, we were already sitting at the machine we wanted. Me and my husband, we were sitting right next at the machine we wanted. Um, and we sat and we sat. Everybody was wondering, like, why are we not moving? What's going on? So then finally, the captain came over the intercom and he said that they had a medical emergency. Yeah. So that's why we were sitting. And we were told by the workers in the casino that if whatever don't happen by 7 o'clock, we still they still gonna open up the casino. Yeah, because you know how they have to wait till they get out there in the waters and stuff. So they said they was gonna open it up. So a lot of people was getting upset. They was being pissed off about that. Um Kimberly Level. Hey, beautiful. How you doing? Thank you so much for being here. 81 Tucker 6220. He out of here. Okay. So 7 o'clock came. Now just imagine us sitting there all that long time. And then 7 o'clock came and then they started the machines. And we sat. We sat for a while. I think we sat at least still a good hour, but the machine was going, but I mean the ship wasn't moving. So, and that was probably about a good hour that we sat. And so one guy was talking to me. He said that because they was waiting on the ambulance. The ambulance came, but whatever wasn't big enough, is what I was told. So I don't know what they meant by that. Yeah, so but other than that, everything else went pretty smooth. Yeah, everything else did. Um oh, okay. And I messed up in the casino once again. I'm gonna talk about that another time because I my feelings still hurt, friends. My feelings are hurt about that. Oh, they hurt because I could have came home with plenty of money. I could have came home. Yes. But my feelings is so hurt. Yes, it is. So, but anyway, I'm ready for another cruise. Y'all, can y'all believe it's almost Christmas? We got what? 8 more days. 8 more days. I hope y'all ready because it's coming, whether you're ready or not. Yep. But one thing about it, we just got to remember the reason for the season. I know that because it's not about going out and spending a whole bunch of money and getting broke. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. It is. It's not about that. Um, that okay, you will get it next time. Yeah. Uh-huh. So I'm not gonna say that the casino was not good to me because they were good to me. They were good to me. And I got on some new machines. I got on some new machines. And my husband, he won some money too on because he likes the what is that? He likes those board games. I don't forgot what it is. The one roulette. No, not is it roulette? I don't know. Maybe he'll peek his head through here and tell me which one it is. But he not into slots. But he sat down and he actually played, and he was winning. We was on mo money. Yeah, so that's what we was on. I was on one. I had done got on that one. I was not leaving because all three of them was shaking, and they had the white lining outside of them. They was already up, and I knew they were about to bust. So I stayed right there, and sure enough, it bust. It bust, and that one paid out like over 600. Yeah. And I think my husband on his his wasn't like mine, but he also won. I think he might have won. I think it might have been 200 and something. Yeah, but yeah. So it was a good time. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't know if y'all ever been on Adventures of the Sea, but if you have, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's this much space when you in that casino. Like this one machine over here, and this the stool. This the other machine over there, and this the stool. And literally, this how it is. This is how it is. If you back up, you're gonna run right into the next person, or they gonna run into you. It's no walking. I don't know why they did that. I'm guessing to get more um games, but they left no room for walking. And that's all you heard the complaining was about. No room for walking. It was terrible. Mm-hmm. It was terrible. Yeah. But other than that, it was nice. It was a nice cruise. Mm-hmm. Yes, it was. It was nice. Our cabin was nice and clean. Nice and clean. Because you know how you can get some cabins that's not so clean. And then the lady that we had, she did such an amazing job. She did such an amazing job on our cabin every day. And the first night, the bed was hard. I mean, it was uncomfortable. So I asked her when we left out that morning, can she put a topper or something on there? Because I was telling her how uncomfortable it was. And she said she'll see what she can find. And she did. She found us a nice one. It was so nice. And she put it on there and it was comfortable. It was so comfortable because we wouldn't have been able to make it. Not like that, because that was kind of bad. First, she said, well, maybe I could put a blanket. And I said, well, you think the blanket gonna help? And then she said, well, I'm gonna go look and see if I could find something else. And she did. She found one of the night. It was like about this thick. And it was the cushioned one. Like when you lay on it, it's soft. Yeah. So she found that one. So that worked out. That was really nice. Yeah. So we got more of these things to book, you know, for Royal Caribbean. I mean, I would like to go on a bigger one though, like Wonder of the Seas. Because when we went on Wonder of the Seas, it was nice, and it's a lot more when you go on the Royal bigger ships. I feel it's a lot more. Now we went to a show, and it was really nice. It was the Battle of the Sexes. It was really really nice. I did enjoy that. So like we've been getting these. Yep, the book. And this since we've been home. Yep, all of them is complimentary. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and y'all, I like to look at the even when I'm on Carnival or whatever ship I'm on, I like to look at their channel. You know how where you can see like the new ships that's coming and all the different things that's going on. Like say like I was looking at Royal Channel. They was talking about I think it was Star of the Seas is what I seen. But you know, it's just everything that's going on with Royal. And I was looking at that and I was like, I see some ships that I would like to book. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Let's see what this one is about because I don't. This one right here wasn't even open. Hmm. Okay, like this one here, it has 5 night Western Caribbean, Radiance of the Seas, Enchantment of the Seas. Now that's a 7 night Western Caribbean. Independence of the Seas, a 4 night, but that's Canada. Quantum of the Seas, 7 nights. Cabo, overnight. When I tell you I want to go back to Cabo, oh my goodness, I want to go back there. Navigator of the Seas, 7 night Cabo. They got, I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. Yes, goodness. But what a time. What a time. Mm-hmm. Let me see. So do y'all have any cruises book? I've been looking at because like I'm watching, you know, like all the group cruises that's coming up. You know, it's a lot of people doing group cruises. And some of them I've been knew about for a long, long time. Like the one that the ABC islands that Sea Leg Journey them is going on. Now I've been knew about that. That's been out there for a while. So like it's just different ones that I've been looking at because I would like to get on one. hmm and hang out with some friends and stuff like that. You know, yeah, I would like to do that. Together we travel. Hey friend, how you doing? How's it going? Thank you so much for coming over. Thank you so much. You got any cruises book? I'm listening at my husband listen to me in there. And I asked him about coming up here. He wasn't gonna do it. But of course, y'all know I'm gonna come. Yes, I am. I'm gonna come and hang out with my friends. Yes, I am. I am. And brag about my cruise and stuff like that, you know. Yes, I am. And then in the what is that? The promenade. I like to say the mall. That's what I like to say it. The mall. They didn't have a playmaker. Is that what you call it? You know the spot they have like the TV set up and I know I think was it One of the Seas? The one that had they had like a where you could shoot pool, I think it was. But they didn't have one on this ship on Adventures of the Seas. Yeah. We went down looking for it and they didn't have it. So but they had like a liquor tasting. Well, it was a rum tasting because they had all the different rums and stuff. And I didn't like those. I'm not a drinker like that, but I told my husband, I said, let's just try them and see. One of them was like a spice rum, spice, but all it was just it's just too much for me. It's too much for me. Yeah, Playmakers sports bar. We went looking for it on Adventures of the Sea, but they didn't have it. I really like that spot. Yeah, cause me and my husband we was looking to go there so we can get the wings because we love they hot wings, but mm-mm, they didn't have it. So I guess like you have to go on the bigger ships because I can't remember if Mariners had it because that been a while. But I guess you got to go on the bigger ships for certain things, you know. Mm-hmm. Florence Mallory. Um, hey Hey sis, will you go back on the ship you just got off or Carnival? Um, hmm. Oh, on Adventures of the Seas, I doubt it. I doubt we'll go on there, but we'll probably go on a bigger one, like Wonders or something like that. Or I see that Star of the Seas. I see that, and I see another one that we just been looking at. But I miss Carnival. I have to be honest, but Royal is so nice. Royal is so nice. I'm telling you, it's beautiful ship. But I be missing Carnival. I tell y'all, I miss Carnival so much. So it probably would be, I don't know. It probably would be Carnival or either MSC. Mm-hmm. Yeah, MSC. Um, hey Warmstrong, how you doing? Thank you so much for coming in. Together we try. Yeah, we have a side to side. Oh, coming up in 11 days. I'm jealous. Celebrating my birthday in the NYE. First ships. Oh, the 7XL. And the second ship is the Norwegian Aqua. You know what? We keep talking about Norwegian because the one that's right so close to us, right there in Jacksonville. What is that? Is it NCL Gym or something like that? Yeah, we could keep talking about it, but the princess ships, they catching my eyes. Mm-hmm. Star of the Seas is amazing. Oh, I seen it. I seen the ship because I had it on that channel. And my husband, he'll come in and talk. What is you looking at? He don't look at, but I love looking at them. I love looking at what's going on within Royal Caribbean. When I'm on Carnival, I'm looking at what's going on within Carnival. I like those channels. And I bet it is. Mm-hmm. Um, Carol, solo cruising, and more. Hey, how you doing? Hi everyone, new here. When is your next cruise? Thank you so much for being here. I love Royal Caribbean, Carnival, NCL, and MSC. Just addicted to cruise. Yeah, I'm addicted to cruising too. Yeah. Now we haven't been on NCL yet, but we definitely going on there. We definitely going on there. So we're not sure when our next cruise gonna be because my husband got to have some stuff done. So we're not sure. But as soon as we can, as soon as we can, I wish I was able to cruise monthly like some people, you know, that cruise so often. Warm strong. Yeah. I wish I can cruise like that. And I think one day we're gonna get there. Mm-hmm. Um, hey, yeah, Cruise Bolero, and Cruiser. You know what? I was watching all those pictures and videos, the stuff that TJ put up, because I went over to TikTok. I don't go over there much, but I was over there, and I see y'all look like y'all had a good time. I just see a lot of beautiful people. Look like y'all had a nice cruise. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow. Looked like y'all had a nice time over there. And I was like, oh, look at all my friends. Look like y'all just had a good time together. And I would like to do that at least one time. Mm-hmm. At least one time. Carol, when is your next cruise? Carol Solo. When is your next cruise? And Royal make it so easy for us because they just keep sending these. They keep sending them. Yeah. So they make it so easy, you know, to just get back on their cruise and stuff like that. Wait a minute. Oh, this full house. This for February. You're earning exclusive offer. And before we got off of Royal, like maybe 2 days before we got off, they had put this letter. You know how they put the letters up there for you? So they put one up there. It was a certificate for me to go ahead on and book a cruise. So it was a free cruise, but I had to book it right then. I couldn't wait. I had to book it right then. So they say you just have to put $200 on it, and then you could book it for whatever time, but you had to have that deposit on there. And we just didn't know. And my husband was like, no. So we didn't do it. But it didn't matter because we always get these, you know? So yeah, we always get these. Yeah, so but they sell away was different, was a little different. Yeah. But Coast and Carnival sell away is different now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. It just is what it is, but I still enjoy it. I still enjoy it. I mean, just put me on the cruise ship and I'm good. Just put me on there and I am good. Yep, that's right. Um, it will be second time on the ship. My next cruise is okay, January 11th, 2026 on MSC Seascape. Now, see, we never been on Seascape. We've been on Seaside and Seashore. Seaside once, that was our very first MSC ship, and then Seashore twice. It will be the second time on that ship at Warmstone Adventures Cruise. That ship last month, I think. Okay, I did solo and much more. I like MSC. Hopefully, you will too. Yeah, I do too. Me too. I like MSC too. And for as let me see, together we travel because I think you're gonna be doing the back to back. Yeah, the side to side. I think that's what you said. Mm-hmm. Yeah, side to side. That's what I was telling my husband. Like he be having a problem with like the 3 day cruises, and I told him if we do a 3 day cruise, we can always get off that cruise and then get on another. Most likely it'd be like a four, like for us with MSC, do the 3 day and then do the 4 day, and then look, you got 7 days. You can always do stuff like that. And that's what I was telling him. Cause I wouldn't mind doing one of like a back to back or side to side, something like that. We did something close, I think it was, because we had got on Carnival Vista. And then after that, I think we had like a couple of days, and then we was on one of MSC. I think it was MSC Seashore. So yeah, we did something like that. Like maybe it could be called a side to side, because I know like the back to back is you get off the ship and right back on the ship. Yeah. So, but I'm wondering like, because when me and my husband was talking about it, I we was trying to figure out like, so when you do the back to back and when you get off the ship, I mean, do you have to go all the way off the ship? I think I seen somebody that said you have to go off the ship, but you could have the same room. Because I was telling him we can even have like the same room, you know. But I would like to do that. Um, I have a back to back, side to side. Oh, wow. Mm, that's nice. Warm, strong. Freedom OTS be back to back, then walk down to Virgin Voyages. Oh, that's gonna be so nice. When I tell you, I cannot wait to get on Virgin Voyages. I just cannot wait. Mm. Um, Flores at Warmstone. I'm jealous. I gotta do a Virgin Voyage. Yeah, me too, because that's a nice ship. I watched the very first time I seen Virgin Voyages was on Tripping with Dre and Michelle. They went a while back, and that was that was a really nice cruise. If y'all know Tripping with Dre and Michelle, you already know if you watch their videos, it's gonna be well put together. When they get done, when you see that video, you're not gonna have any questions because they some kind of way Dre, you could just look at his video and it's gonna answer all your questions. But I watched that and I was like, oh, I want to get on this ship. But y'all have fun on there. I hope one day I get to see Warmstrong on a cruise. And then we ran into the traveling Washingtons. Yeah, traveling with the Washingtons. I think, yeah, that's how you say it. They have a really nice channel. And they some really nice people. Yeah. I'm jealous. I gotta do okay. You get off the ship, but they walk you back on the ship. You don't have to bring your luggage. Oh, okay. Oh, so you got to get off and then they just bring you right back on the ship. Oh, okay. See, that's easy. Yeah, that's easy. I really want to book that. I really want to do that with MSC. Mm-hmm. Or like something like what you doing on Warmstrong. Mm-hmm. And with Virgin Voyages, one thing I seen that I liked on there, it was like they had this little square thing, and like you could set like the colors of the room and stuff, and open and close the what was those, the shades or whatever. But I loved it, those colors that they had in the room. When I tell you, I know that'll be a nice time. I know that'll be a nice time. Hmm. You know, for back to back cruises on Carnival, we walked down to the auditorium, stayed there for approximately an hour, then received my new card, then walked around to the terminal into the ship, back to back gets on first. Oh, okay, so that's with Carnival. Mm. Okay, because I mean, all of it, it just seemed like it'll be easy. Easy. I mean, that you don't have to, check in again. Yeah, go through that again. And that's something I like with Royal Caribbean too. They check-in process is so simple. Oh, it's so simple. It is just real simple to get on they ship, and like in getting off was just so simple. Cause you know how sometimes Carnival they be like, okay, no, so and so got, you can't stand right here in this area, especially like the Elation. You try to stand right there in the atrium. Oh no, you can't sit right here at the bar. You can't sit here. You got to go up on whatever, da da da, like that. They really force that. And like with Royal, they were so cool. If you gonna take your luggage off, that's it is what it is, and that's what you're doing. And they don't bother you. They tell you what flow to come on, and that's what we all was. And when they was ready, they didn't try to stop us from being in the line or whatever. When it was time to get off, we got off. It was so simple. They didn't harass us about anything. And it was just so simple. We really enjoyed that, the way they did things. We sure did. Yes, goodness. It was really nice. Really nice ship. And I love how they make sure everybody wash their hands and stuff like that. You would think something like that is common sense, and it is common sense, but a lot of people ain't gonna wash their hands. But they make sure that you get them hands washed. Mm-hmm. They sure do. And I'm gonna tell y'all something I seen over where the desserts at, where the cookies was. I watched this man just take his fingers and grab a cookie and start eating the cookie. And that made me so mad for him to stick his hands in those cookies, because they have like the little small tone for you to get the cookies. But I guess he was just in such a hurry. And that made me so mad. And I told my husband, I said, "Did you see what he just did? Good gracious alive. Mm-mm. No, 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 no." And Roy Caribbean got some good coffee, friends. That coffee is so good. Now they beat Carnival with the coffee. Now me and my husband was talking about. They beat Carnival now. Like in the on Lido, that coffee don't be good to me. It don't be good, but it's good when you go in the dining room. I mean, I'm talking about the carnival ships we done been on. But like, their coffee was just good all the way around. It was just, it was so good. It was something about their coffee, but it was really good. It was really good. My husband was upset about the hot dogs because he loved hot dogs, but like some of the hot dog was all dried out and they had them up there. He said he thought that those was hot dogs from the day before, you know. So he was upset about that, and he was bragging about carnival hot dogs always be fresh and stuff like that. But you know, you have some people they like this about that cruise line and that about that, you know. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, goodness. Mm-hmm. Make sure that I spoke to everybody and I talked to everybody. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. I forgot for everything. Yeah, so I'm gonna get back up here Christmas Eve. Mm-hmm. At first I told my husband, I said, well, I'm gonna do me a live Christmas day. He was like, Christmas? And I'm like, yeah. He said, why not Christmas Eve? And I was like, you know what? I can do Christmas Eve. Yeah. Long as I do one of them, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna get back up here and hang out with whoever gonna hang out with me and stuff, you know, because I miss hanging out with my friends. Yeah, I sure do. I enjoy whoever come in. I enjoy the new people that come in here. Thank y'all so much for hanging out and coming and hanging out with me. And Warm Strong, it's always good to see you. Always good to see you. And hopefully one day we gonna get on a cruise together because I would love to cruise with you, get on there with you. I don't know. Are you going on that the ABC Islands, that cruise? I know I think Bruce doing it. I know Sea Leg Journey is going. I'm not sure who all going on there. And then you have the um the one with Carnival Cruise Addict now. So you going on one of those Warm Strong? And I know it's some more. I know it's, but those are two that I know of, and I've been looking at. hmm Yeah. Let me see what else happened on that cruise. Cause everything was smooth sailing, you know. It was nice. It was just really nice. It was pretty laid back. Now that night they had, is it called the 80s that they be having, like in the what is it? Because I think I call it like the mall, but they have the big party and stuff like that. So that was nice. It's always nice going in there to the parties and stuff, and everybody dancing and just getting down and jumping around like grasshoppers and just having a good time. Everybody just really had a good time on that cruise. I didn't see anything going on. Anything Coast End, we never see anything bad going. Any cruise we don't went on is just always a good time. Always a good time. Yep. hmm An hour. And let me see. I want to say something. Carol, thank you so much for coming over here and hanging out with me. Um, I don't do like regular lives, but I do pop ups. You know, I just do. I find that it's better for me to do stuff like that. I used to do the schedule ones, but next time I'm up here, you come and hang out with me. I also do like bingo. I just haven't did that in a while, but I will be back to that soon, doing bingo. So when I do bingo, I go live. hmm Um, but I appreciate you coming over here for the first time, and I hope you come back. hmm Um, Kimberly Lobo, Antoinette, are you going on the Unhinged February the 14th, 2027 cruise out of Miami on the Carnival Celebration? I want to. That was the other one I was talking about. So are you going? You going on now, Kimberly? Mm-hmm. I think it's gonna be nice. I know it's gonna be a lot of people on there. Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm going to try to do some pop-up lives on my cruise next month. Oh, that'll be nice. That'll be nice. So I'm gonna go over to you. So that means you have a YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. Right? So I'm gonna go over to your channel. So let me ask you, do you prefer like more of Carnival cruises or Royal Caribbean? Or you just do different cruises? Oh, and I see you're a solo cruiser. Yeah. I know that's nice, you know. But I'm pretty sure like you'll get on there, you're a solo cruiser, but once you get on there, you around a whole bunch of people, you know? Mm-hmm. Cause we always meet people, always meet good people on these cruises. Always, always. Yeah. 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 So, but anyway, friends, I thank y'all so much. I'm trying to make sure that was all that happened on Royal. I was just gonna say on Carnival on Royal. And you know what? They elevators was smooth, you know what I'm saying? I like that. You didn't really have to wait a long, long time on elevators. I really like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was nice. And I like, how they do different things. Like you have over there, they have like the Spanish people, and they have like they dances. You got the Spanish people singing and playing the music, whatever guitars or whatever, and then you got them dancing. I like to watch them dance because they can dance, and so you see, it's something for everybody. Something for everybody. Yeah. Um, and I'll be looking for I'm gonna go over to your channel. So I'll be looking for you when you do your pop-ups. I like to see the pop-ups on the cruise ships. Mm-hmm. Cause I knows I like to see what y'all doing on them ships. Yes, I'm going to try to do some. Okay. Well, I thought I would be solo cruising more, but now people want to cruise with me. Oh, that's nice. Co-workers and families is crazy, but I don't mind. Yeah. That's nice. That's nice. That says a lot. hmm Your co-workers and your families, they want to be with you. They want to cruise too and have fun. That is so nice. Yeah. And you know what, friends? We did not go in the dining room not one time. Do y'all go in the dining room? We did not. And you know what? We should have, because we was on the elevator one night and these guys came on there and they was talking about how good the food was in the dining room, and they had the coconut shrimp. And I was like, "Oh my goodness." Man, we missed it, but we don't be feeling like getting dressed. You know what I'm saying? To go in the dining room. We don't be feeling like that. And we had already said, well, we're gonna go in the dining room at least one time. And we didn't even make it in there. We did not even make it in there. Mm-mm. But next time we will. I'm sure we will the next time. We didn't get any crack conch on this time, because normally when we go to the Bahamas, we always go. Well, we used to go to Sharky's, and then we started going to this other one, the bearded dragon. Is it called the bearded clam? The bearded something, not bearded dragon. It's the bearded clam, something like that. Y'all might know what I'm talking about. But that's what we get our crack conch. So we didn't get any this time. Yeah, not this time. But I love the way they done improved the Bahamas. I mean, the last time we went there, we seen they had done made improvements, but look like it's even more. But I just love it now way when you get off the ship, you could just hang out right there. You ain't even got to go through that gate. You could just stay right there because they got all the spots for you to eat and stuff and playing the music. It's just so nice what they done did to the Bahamas. It is. It's so nice, friends. And I know y'all seen it. Mm-hmm. Um. Oh, okay. I thought somebody said so. That was Nightbot. Thank you, Nightbot. Yes, please hit the like button, friends. And thank you so much, Nightbot. And thank y'all, the ones that came in and mod for me. I appreciate y'all so much. Mm-hmm. So no, I only got a few more minutes. I'm gonna try to stay up here because I don't get up here that often, you know. Let me just go through here and make sure I seen everybody. Mm-hmm. I'll be more active, you know, because I've been missing some lives, but I'll make sure, you know, that I get back to, you know, because sometimes you kind of get out of touch with certain things, you know, but I really do be missing it, you know. Hmm. But I try to like watch if I see they go live, like if somebody go on a cruise and they go live, I try to go in there because I love watching everybody go live on those cruises, especially when they go into sail away. Yeah, I love to see that because I love to see what's going on. I love to see everybody dancing and just having a good time. I really enjoy that. Yep. Um, well, did you go dancing? No, we didn't go dancing. And we used to like to do that too. But no, I was just watching them. I was watching. I might have shook my head or something like that. But I was just watching them and the way they be swinging and shaking their hips and everything. Boy, they can go. You hear me? So I like to just watch them. Yeah. Maybe next time. I get out there. I used to like on Carnival when they do sellaways. I used to like to get out there and dance a little bit. Yeah. Cause of course that's what we go on the ship for, right? To have fun. Yeah. Yes. But you know what, friends? I told my husband that I wasn't going back in the casino. That's what I told him. Now, I mean, it is a lot of fun and you can win money, but you can also lose a lot. Yeah. But it's just fun. It's just fun when you get up there and then you get to that machine and then you scan your card or whatever. Like with Royal, you just tap your card to the thing. With Karma, you got to insert it. So when you get up there and you start with the excuse me, y'all. I feel like something on my face, my nose. Oh, but so when you get in there and you do what you do with your card, and then like them bright lights come on and things start bussing and all of this stuff, that's a lot of excitement for me, you know? It's just a lot of excitement. Yeah. Yes. But I'm gonna wean myself out of there though. hmm I sure am. And something was going on with my eyes because you know they smoke and it smokes. It's so bad. It's so bad, especially when you got the ones that's chain smokers. It was killing my allergies. Oh my goodness. And like my eyes was like hurting. And I always, when I go in the casino, I always put my shades on to try to protect my eyes. Always, I have my shades on. Most of the time, the whole time I'm on the cruise, I try to put my shades on. But I go in there and I be darned. If the smoke don't go through, I guess it goes through the side. And like my eye, this one was hurting so bad. It was hurting so bad. So when I went to the room, it was like jet red. And then this one started. And I was like, oh my goodness, it's terrible. But they have some machines on Adventures of the Seas that's non-smoking. You could see on there it say no smoking. But I mean, the way it's set up, the smoke still travel over there. Yeah, it's bad. So I think what I'm gonna do, because I seen this lady, she wore a mask while she was being in there every night. She had her mask on. So I'm gonna take me some masks for now on, like when I go in the casino, and I'm gonna put them. I'm gonna put them on. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to put them on. What is the best? What is the best sell or where you went to? You went on. Um, the Elation, hands down, Carnival Elation. Oh my goodness! If you go back and look at the majority of my Carnival Elation sellaways, you will see that so nice, so nice. And the best ones was when Zach was up there. When Zach was there on the Carnivalation. Mm-hmm. So nice. I love a nice sellaway party. I love a nice sellaway. Because that just puts you in the mood, you know? Mm-hmm. Oh yes. Yeah. That was the best right there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What I noticed on Royal, the sellaway, um, it wasn't very many people, let me see, like up and dancing. Yeah, it wasn't very many people dancing. Um, when he played YMCA, then I think that was the biggest of the people that got up there and moved. But yeah, mm-hmm. But I still enjoyed it. But it was just kind of, yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's the best one. So you like that too? You've been on Carnivalation because you say yes. And have you had Zach? Cause Zach can party, can't he? Yes. Mm-hmm. Zach know how to have a good time. Yes, he does. He know how to have a good time. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to make sure that everything that I was that it. What I was it. I think that was it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But oh, I got to go and watch Vicky video because she got a video out where I think where she won her money. The that jackpot. Yeah, I got to go watch that tonight. Hey, am I the only one that watch casino videos? Cause I'll take my laptop in the room and put it on my side of the bed. Cause my husband always looking at something with some sports. And I'll put it over there and I'll put it on like YouTube and I say casino. And it'll just start showing all these different casinos, even like in Las Vegas, on cruise ships and stuff like that. Yeah, I love it. I that's what I like to watch. No, I'm going on in a few weeks and looking forward to. Oh, okay, okay, yeah. But you have a good time. Have a good time. Yes. Mm-hmm. I wish I was going with you. I'm looking for Zach. Well, you know what? Zach is not on the elation anymore. Like the last two times we went on the elation, it was another guy and then another guy. Yeah. So Zach is not on there no more, but I really, really liked Zach so much. Yeah, he was just a lot of fun, and he loved to see people have fun. He loved doing that. Something else I noticed too with this ship with Royal, I didn't really hear the cruise director come over the intercom that much. I didn't hear a lot from him. Mm-hmm. I love watching casino videos. I need to catch Vicky's video too. Yeah, because she was talking about it on her live, and when I get off, I'm gonna go and look at that. I need to go see that. Mm-hmm. Yes, I do. I need to see that. Yeah. So let me see. Florence, you have an amazing time on your cruise. Have an amazing time. I don't know if you drink, but have a little drink for me. Mm-hmm. And thank y'all so much for coming over and hanging out with me, friends. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. And y'all come back and hang out with me if y'all not too busy on Christmas Eve. I got to find me something to snack on. Yeah. So I'll be having something up here, eating on and drinking on. I've been looking at these candies that this guy make that I follow, and he make a lot of different candies, like the nougat candies and fudge candies and the pralines. He know how to make all this stuff. Yes. So it was one that I seen that he made, and he made it with white chocolate. I said I was gonna try to make it. Thank you, and I will have that drink for you. Okay. Okay, friends. So thank y'all so much for coming over. And y'all have an amazing rest of your week. It's bye for now. I really hate this finger going up there. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. We love you, Antoinette. Thank you, Kimberly, and I love y'all too. And I miss y'all so much. I do. I miss y'all so much. But I love all of y'all. Yes, I do. So much. Bye for now. Bye.